Welcome back to Bit's house.
Welcome back to Bit
Hauouse.
The only place where the bits are in the house.
They're here and they're in the house.
Is the cold open like a bit unto itself? Or is it like...
I think so.
So the traditional narrative structure unit of a cold open is not a bit. It is actually just a way to introduce a story before the title card.
Okay.
For us, I think it is a bit and has been a bit. It's a time for us to do a stupid one-off joke and then say, this is Junk House.
It's a psychobilly freakout!
You've entered the Bit's house.
Bits. That bit in the cold open was a bit about me explaining a bit in the Bit's house.
But also,
house.
that
Does
was
a
our
bit in the
smart
Bit
house bit for the episode.
We're getting meta, and now we're done.
But you know what this episode's all about? It's all about the bits. We're here for the bits. We're also here to read reviews that are really bad, so guess the movie. The first bit of the show, I guess.
It's a good one.
All right, it is half-star review about a movie. You're going to guess. I'm going to tell. You're going to guess. I'm going to tell.
Okay.
Here's the first half-star review from Holly_LoverX.
Ooh.
Thank you, Holly_LoverX. Is this a Holly Hunt fan account?
I have not checked this account, but their picture is someone wearing a Scream mask. I don't know if Holly Hunt had anything.
I like the thought of us collecting fan accounts on Letterboxd like the Infinity Stones. Like, we've got Hugh Grant Lover 69.
Yeah.
We just got to find six.
We need more.
Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter. But here's the half-star review. I'd rather shit on my hands and clap. Boring 2 hours of my life. And worse, $50 spent at the theater.
$50? How much popcorn did you get?
Yeah, the tickets aren't that much. Did you go with 18 friends?
Oh, man. 2 hours.
Could we get a year this was written?
Yeah, 2022.
2022. 2 hours boring.
And also that little hint. This was a movie you might have gone to with a lot of your friends.
In 2022.
Magic Mike didn't come out in 2022.
No.
You did go to that movie with a lot of your friends, Cordell. Is it? Man, what came out in 2022? This year's 2025. So I'm trying to think what came out 3 years ago that was like the zeitgeisty fun movie. Or just
it's not. No. Oppenheimer's too long. And it was 23?
I think Oppenheimer's 23.
Yeah, let me double check.
But I don't. Yeah,
Has it been 2 years since Oppenheimer came out?
If it's been 2 years since Barbenheimer, I'll
24.
scream.
2023. 2023.
Scream.
Ah!
No, it's not Scream. No.
Was it the Halloween reboot they did?
But did that come out 2022?
There was so many of them they did recently. Probably one of them came out in 2022.
Yeah. I mean,
could we get another review?
Yes, you can. This is a half-star review from Salted Donkey.
Thank you, Salted Donkey.
George Clooney better.
George Clooney better.
I'll say that one more time. George Clooney better.
Ding, ding, ding. the Batsman.
Robert Pattinson, the Batted Man.
That's patently false on both accounts.
Man. Hey,
Here's
here's
a
what I'm
final
going to say.
review
Yeah.
that I want to read because it's funny. Okay. This is from HCat1.
Thank you, HCat1.
I don't know why, but I just have major beef with Batman. I couldn't tell you what possesses me to. I just dislike him. But I am a hater, the way that Lex Luthor buys a whole news company to be a hater. I'm sure he's a lovely character. I really think I am the problem. The only Batman that I give a pass and actually truly love is Lego Batman. I am aware this is an opinion, and I'll stand on it.
Okay. At least
Honestly,
they've got the
we appreciate
self-awareness.
it.
We salute
we
you.
appreciate a self-aware queen, king, gender-neutral king.
Yeah.
Monarch.
Monarch. I liked the Batsman.
I did too. And we watched it recent. At least some of us I think all of us rewatched.
We all rewatched it, yeah.
We all rewatched
last
it.
month.
You know what?
Yeah.
And that actually brings up an interesting point. So, welcome to Your Slogans Are Shit. So, we're going to take a look at it. We're doing movies. I didn't do as much
Movies this time?
fanfare.
Okay.
We're doing movies this time. And let's go ahead. We can start with The Batsman because that was on my list of movies. Do either
The
of y'all
Batted Man.
remember the Batman's tagline that they used?
This time it's the Riddler.
I'm depression.
So this is the thing. There's not
Was neither
one.
of them?
There's not one. They
Oh,
didn't
there
really
wasn't
go
one?
for one. I could not find one on any poster.
Well, does
Anywhere.
Superman have one? The most recent Superman.
Superman does have one. Let me look it up.
I feel like movies have been generally moving away from taglines in recent years.
Superman had the look up tagline. That was just very basic. Or there was also one where it was I think look up was the most recent one.
Okay, yeah. But Batman didn't really have one?
I could not find one. Because what I'm qualifying for a movie one is a consistent thing. Because some of them it's a one-off on a poster that somebody put on there as a cool graphic design choice. That doesn't count. But with Superman there was look up. Which also I could rant about how that is perfect for that movie. I need to rewatch that movie as soon as possible. But I do not want to go see it in theaters.
2 weeks ago, it was excellent.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's one of those movies you keep watching and you give it more stars.
We're thinking things for taglines like we're going to need a bigger boat, right?
We're going to need a bigger boat. I think Star Wars
a bigger
1
Gotham.
was A Saga Begins was episode 1.
Or May the Force be with you.
May the
kinds
Force
of
be with you.
things. I don't know if that was on
that.
the poster.
I think that was on
A
one
New
of the
Saga
posters. A New Saga,
for the
I think was 7.
sequels.
I think they put that on 7.
Something.
So for the Batman.
The Batman 2022. The Darker Knight.
I
Close it all
genuinely
down.
think-
We're done.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
I'm
it.
writing
The
that
Darker
down.
Knight.
The Darker Knight.
That's so good.
The Darker Knight.
I can't believe you got it in one.
I feel like that has to be a comic book too, or a comic book joke. The
And
Darker
now-
Knight. Okay.
Now comes the time when I reveal why we're doing movies. Cordell, do you want to say it?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Sammy, Caleb and I went behind your back
Uh-oh.
and secretly both watched more Robert Pattinson movies based on your list and what you liked the most.
Okay.
So we have each watched 3 more RPATS movies to discuss them today in the new bit, Caleb and Cordell surprise Sammy with a kind gesture. The bit.
I also watched the remaining Twilight
you.
movies that I hadn't watched.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Listen, you
What did y'all
suffered
watch?
through them. I watched Good Time because that was like your number 2.
Good. Okay.
And I wanted to save Mickey 17, even though I haven't seen it until we do Bong Joon-ho. So I wanted to save that. But I watched Good Time.
Fair.
I watched, what was the name of that movie that
Remember Me?
Remember Me.
You watched
Ironic.
Me? Did you watch it too, Cordell?
Yep,
Oh my God.
And I watched Damsel.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did Damsel, Remember Me, and Water for Elephants because Good Time needed to be rented, and I'm sorry, I ain't spending money.
Fair.
But yeah. So Caleb, we'll save Good Time for last. I feel like you'll have the most to say there.
I have some stuff to say. It's not a ton though, but I want to get started with one I know we've all watched, which is Twilight.
You had more words? You had more words for us?
Caleb, which movies did you see for the first time in finishing this?
Yeah.
For the Twilight saga, I saw for the first time New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn Part 1. So that is 3 new movies for me, and I did not review them on Letterboxd yet because I didn't want Sam to be spoiled on the surprise to see me just reviewing a bunch of Robert Pattinson.
I was very surprised.
You know,
I'm very surprised.
We were both so gung ho for Jim Henson, and then we were like, man, we didn't do enough for Robert Pattinson month, and it was a feel bad for us, and we wanted to do right. We wanted to do better. And so we did.
Well, I don't feel like you had to. I didn't.
No.
We wanted to do this
a lot.
We wanted to.
Yeah, and realistically, I'm going to say it up front. Of the 3 movies I watched, 2 of them I actually really enjoyed, and one of them I was glad for the experience. Like, I think, by and large, the latter 2 I watched, which were Water for Elephants and Remember Me, I actually ended up really enjoying them more than some of the movies we watched for the month itself.
Truly. That was the fun experience of watching all of them, is I liked most of them more than the movies we watched for the month.
Yeah.
So
it was a pleasure.
Twilight's movie tagline. This is what they put on posters. God fucking damn, I hate this.
This is for Twilight specifically?
This is for Twilight specific. We can get through the Twilight movie so quick. All these taglines literally suck shit. I hate them so much. Okay.
We're going to crank them through.
When you can live forever, what do you live for? What the fuck does that even mean?
Is that the
that
first
means
one?
Nothing.
Is that the first one?
That's the first one. Do you want me to crank out all 5 right now?
No. Actually, yeah, we're going to do a tagline for all of the movies.
Thank you.
Crank out all 5. We're going to do one to do the series.
Okay, so New Moons. What do you do? Okay. What do you do when the one thing you live for leaves you? Bullshit.
These are just,
okay.
These are
plot of the movie.
These aren't taglines.
Yeah.
And then ready, Eclipse. It all begins with a choice. That's fucking everything, Eclipse.
That's everything.
Breaking Dawn Part 1. Forever is only the beginning. What the fuck? That's not it. Forever is forever. It's not just the beginning. Oh my God.
Technically, the forever is the end too. Yeah. And the middle. Like
exactly. It's all parts of it. That's the part of okay. And the last one, the epic finale that will live forever. Oh, okay. I just really want to say real fast, all 5 of these are half-star movies. I will be reviewing them on Letterboxd. So my tagline is at least actors got paid. Like, that's really it.
I've recently seen a re-editing of Twilight. I haven't watched the full thing, but I've seen clips of this re-editing somebody did, where they have taken the behind the scenes clips and re-edited the movies to be like a reality show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Good.
So maybe the tagline is the reality show's better.
Reality is better than this. Think about how bad reality is, and then think about how this
2025 reality is better than this.
Yes.
Okay, let me pitch a tagline for the series, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all thought this was romantic?
That one's specifically aimed at your mom.
A spin.
Maybe.
Slight spin.
Okay.
Better than Akatar. Because it is, in my opinion, at the very least.
At least Akatar.
I think so.
At least Akatar doesn't like.
Don't even say at least Akatar. You know how bad.
Listen, I know how bad Akatar is. Okay, listeners, we have a book club where we are reading through that. Cordell is not able to join us yet. He will get there. But we're reading through the Akatar.
I'm waiting until they're done with
right
Akatar.
Now. Genuinely, hey, listen, Cordell, whatever we move on to next probably ain't going to be much better. But
yeah.
Akatar, at least fairies in Akatar have a resemblance to what fairies actually are in folklore instead of this sparkly bullshit that is a vampire in Twilight. Oh my God. I hate this movie.
So comparisons to A Court of Guns and Roses aside, I think I do want the tagline to be something along the lines of like, this really, like, you thought this was romance? Go to therapy. Twilight,
Sparkles
go to therapy.
Aren't sexy. Twilight Go to Therapy is great.
Yeah, the Twilight.
We already have a go to therapy.
I don't think we have a go to therapy.
I don't think so.
Twilight,
don't have a
the
go to
sparkle
yet,
fades.
and I think it's a worthy one. The sparkle.
The sparkle fades.
See, if your sparkle lasts longer than 24 hours, see your
Call
doctor.
a doctor.
Call a doctor. But I think
go to therapy is good because also if you're a genuine,
is great.
if you give all 5 of these 5 stars on Letterboxd, I am questioning every review you've ever given. That is the point, unless it's an ironic 5 stars, because I get that. If you give these 5 stars, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Like, ugh.
Then who do you think you are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am. And then we all watched Remember Me. So we can do the next.
Me. Okay, first of all, what did y'all think of it?
It was better than I remember it being.
So I went into this movie not expecting much. Like, I was like, man, this ain't gonna be compelling. I'm not gonna care about this or these characters. And I will say, it had a lot of the 2000s, meh-ness about it stylistically. But I cared about the people. I cared about the story. And, you hear, oh, it's a romance movie, and then 9/11 happens. And it feels like, when you hear that sentence, it feels like it comes out of nowhere and doesn't make sense. But then watching the movie, it felt like the right ending. Like, it felt like a meaningful resolution and climax, where it's like, yeah, this drives home everything the movie's been talking about the whole time. So I actually ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would.
I think also a reason, that is a perfect explanation of even why I liked it. And I'm also just a sucker that one of my favorite movies of all time is Manchester by the Sea. And Remember Me is Manchester by the Sea about a different type of grief and in New York.
New York!
So, I was built to love Remember Me. And it just so happens that it ended up being also about 9/11.
Yeah.
I think this had I would almost describe it as a lot of movies in the 2000s had a very melancholy message about there's a very like one of the key quotes of the movie is literally, whatever you do in life will be insignificant, but it's very important that you do it because nobody else will. And like, there's a certain level of like positive melancholy, if that makes sense, where it's like the beauty is in the act of doing it, not in the impact that it has. And I think on that front, this is a really good movie. This is a solid like 3.5, 4 stars for me. I really enjoyed it more than I thought I would based on my high school viewing of it, where to me it was just funny that it ended on 9/11. And
which is a very fair reaction to have.
I think it's really good. The tagline for the movie is "Live in the moments."
Pretty middle of the road tagline, I feel. But I mean, accurate to the movie, I guess.
So then, how do we spin this? What about not just 9/11?
Not. I think that's pretty good.
Or we're gonna need a bigger building.
I think that's it. I think I don't even want to pitch anything because that's the funniest.
We're gonna need a bigger building is so good.
You know what? I think the Freedom Tower is bigger, so
probably
you're not wrong there.
We can do. How do y'all feel about water?
I think I want to talk about. Oh,
do we want to do Damsel and then Water for Elephants, or vice versa?
Yeah, let's do Damsel, Water for Elephants, Good Time.
Okay,
cool.
I honestly, I will say this: don't have much to say about Good Time. That's not like the things I've already said about Uncut Gems on this. So Damsel, that is not the right damsel.
Right? It kept happening to me too. The stupid Millie Bobby Brown one or whatever.
Yeah.
Damsel 2018 by the Zellner brothers. Which David is the parson. One of the directors.
Oh, okay. Parson. Damsel 2018 film. We got another no tagliner. Which makes sense because this is real artsy. This is pretty artsy.
We had too artsy for y'all. What was your vibes on this one? This one's a weird one.
Caleb, you go.
As I think the premier Western enjoyer of this podcast,
100%.
This is a very good modern take on a Western. That being said, too artsy for its own good. This feels like somebody had a really, really good idea for a short film that got turned into a theatrical release that went a little bit too heavy and too far.
I actually had a similar opinion that I was going to voice. This is a quintessential Western, right? Like in most meaningful metrics and ways, this is a capital W Western. I think it deals with a lot of the themes and a lot of the ideas and like the challenges and concepts. Like it's very great at it. They could have trimmed it to a 45-minute plot. And I think it generally would have hit all the same beats. Now, granted, I liked the movie. I do think if it had been 45 minutes, because the whole thing is like, hey, isn't it kind of sad and darkly funny that every man this woman meets is bound and determined to see her as someone in need of saving, and will mindlessly commit horrific things because
and
they
want to have sex with her.
Yeah. They will view her as a thing to be won or rescued before a person also surviving out here.
Yeah.
And like that theme being a really cool spin on the natural Westerns, because Westerns historically don't pay a lot of attention to women. Like, female characters don't get a lot of note in Western history, nor in Western, like, movies and stories. Mm-hmm. So having this flip the script and make you start out thinking it's about saving her, and in reality, her life is repeatedly ruined by people thinking they know what's best. Awesome. I think if you had cut that into 45 minutes, it would have felt preachy. So it's tricky. There's 45 minutes of plot, but in order for it to not feel preachy, it can't be that long, but it did feel too long. So I feel like there's a happy medium.
Pad quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the weird thing of I liked it being long because it extended the cringe and it made it feel more realistic. It made it feel like it's because all of those situations are not short, are not just like
no, right.
Boom. And it would be, and like looking at the history of the directors, like they've done a lot of short films. So this is very easily a short film that they extended. I liked that it was long for cringe.
Fair.
For the cringe feeling that
and
they were coming and building. Yeah.
It's fair. Like I still think this is a good movie.
I gave it 4.
I think I would give this a 3. Like, I think it sits there. Like, its real only quote-unquote sin, not even that, is that I think it extends it too long. I even think if this was cut to, like, if they just trimmed off, like, 15 minutes of this, I feel like it would feel better, you know?
Maybe trim the beginning of, like, the Robert Pattinson, like, we don't need that much. We need to get faster to the, he's an insane person.
That is actually what I was thinking too. Like, as much, like, because it's everything after he kills her husband and all of the nonsense flows, that pacing felt good. That story stuff felt good. The movie spent so long building up the twist that I feel like we could have gotten the twist out of the way in like 30 minutes. And then had the movie feel more natural afterward.
I wonder if this is a classic case of them having Robert Pattinson and being like, fuck, we really like this actor. We're just going to film him a lot.
You know what? Maybe. Because I think like you've got a cool twist. You want a cool twist to be cool. You really want to build it up. I can understand why it took that length of time. It's just a little bit of a... Just it overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Is that the tagline? Maybe. Don't overstay your welcome.
We've overstayed our welcome.
White men suck.
Maybe we could all stand to trim 15 minutes or so.
Everyone can trim 15.
That's hilarious.
Let's all trim 15.
I'm writing that down. Let's all trim 15. Yep, there we go. Short to the point. Let's all trim 15.
I will say on the one hand, though, classic Westerns do tend to draw out and take their time. Like, they tend to be like sparse dialogue and long, quiet stretches. So it's like, I can't even be mad at it for doing what it did. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, it's not my style. And it's Westerns aren't a modern genre, I think, in large part because they tend to be more patient. And we don't have a ton of patience in the modern era. So I kind of get it, even though I think it would have done better if it trimmed.
Water for Elephants has a very interesting tagline. It is life is the most spectacular show on earth. And I think that falls under taglines that are kind of shitty inspirational quotes.
Yeah. Well, because the movie wants you to feel wholesome and romantic.
Is this the one that you had a fun time with?
I really, really loved Water for Elephants. Like, I went into it. I went into it knowing not a thing and left being like, man, I need to show my wife that movie. I think we'll both enjoy it together. Like,
okay, yeah.
Really liked it. For those of you at home, it's it follows the classic. Is it weird to say that it has the same setup that that Titanic has, where it's like old person remembering huge romance?
I mean,
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I think that's accurate.
I mean, Titanic.
So it's got the Titanic setup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So old man remembering being in the Great Depression era, and his parents die. He's a vet by training, never graduated. He leaves town because his house gets foreclosed when his parents die. Yada yada. He hops a train, ends up hopping a train that has a circus.
Yeah.
And he finds work and eventually ingratiates himself to the owner of the circus for knowing how to work with animals. But this owner is a sleazebag bad man. Played by the Nazi from
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, he's the Nazi from
Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, I was like, really anything with a Nazi in it.
Yeah. Also, the love interest is Reese Witherspoon.
Yes,
which is
Reese.
Wild. The age difference is wild in that acting pair. Sorry.
But it works.
Yeah.
Well, it works, I think, because she feels more world-wearied, even though she looks young. So I liked it. But Reese Witherspoon is married to the circus owner. She works with the animals. They start slowly connecting, her and Arpats, and then end up getting an elephant to try and save the circus. And so all this is going on. The romance is building, whatnot. Bad dude's bad. Movie goes, they kill him. He gets killed by the elephant, actually. They get an elephant.
Yeah.
The elephant's super smart, knows Polish. It's classic.
Everyone, yeah. Classic.
But I loved it. I felt like I am a sucker for a good romance. And this one felt like the kind of romance movie we don't get anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think we often get the, like, the movies like Notebook and this and Titanic, where it's like, there is a tragic element in a romance from a bygone era, but it's still full of hope and there's still a lot of joy in life in it. Like, nowadays we get things like The Materialist. Like, we get more cynical romance movies now that are like, man, the world is dark and life is hard, but maybe we can find someone to weather it with. This feels like a bygone era of like, there is hope in the world, even with its darkness, and that hope is each other. So like, I liked it. It felt heartwarming. I am excited to see it again when I show my wife. Like, it did the good romance thing.
Totally fair.
Yeah. Water for elephants. Drink up, baby.
Water for elephants.
I will
join the circus. Marry Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, I will say I loved that because the Water for Elephants name comes from in the opening scene, like not in the opening scene, but whenever he's talking to the circus owner, and he's like, "Yeah, we have a spot for you watering the elephants, like getting water for elephants." And then one of the guys at his poker table goes, "Boss, we don't have elephants," and everyone laughs. And then they get an elephant. But it's like just the Water for Elephants of like, yeah, there's a hope for it. It doesn't exist. And then it's like, oh, but it ends up existing. That's just beautiful to me. Just made Cordy happy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you make the tagline for this? Robert Weiss. What?
If it's water for elephants, drink every drop. I'm going wholesome. I'm going like actual sincere. Like, drink every drop.
Drink every drop. I like that.
Drink every drop. Water for Elvis. Drink every drop.
It's just it's a good movie.
It's good.
Good movie.
I like, yeah.
Drink every drop.
Good time 2017.
Caleb has an anxiety attack.
The tagline is, "Are you ready for a good time?" I say we keep that tagline and then add no.
Good time. What if it's just good times?
Really. Good times. But like, the thing. Here's the thing. It's better than Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
that's the tagline.
But also, just to say it again, this is tied. Mickey and Good Times are tied for my favorite, but you can't do that on Letterboxd.
Because they're bad.
I don't like the feeling that it gives me of an anxiety attack on wheels. Essentially,
Yeah, fair.
Like that movie made my chest feel tight, essentially, is the best way to describe it. I get that some people get like that kind of stuff, or like it does not affect them the same way. No, like I don't think people who like this movie are dumb or anything like that. Like that's to each their own.
I heard Caleb say that actually.
I can't do it. I can't. Oof. I've learned one thing, and that's that if the Safdie brothers release a movie, I need to stay away from it because so far their contributions freak me the hell out in non-horror ways. Like I don't like. It's just too much.
Yeah, and also to go back to me saying Manchester by the Sea is one of my favorite movies. That is supposed to tip you off that I'm kind of insane. It's one of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life, and it is one of my favorite movies. I think Good Times is Manchester by the Sea with action.
It's Manchester by the Sea on cocaine. Like
on cocaine, and that's why I fucking love it.
Sammy said, "Hurt me and hurt me hard."
Yeah. Do it with brothers that look weird and are doing a.
I don't think I want to see any Safdie brothers films because I'm trying so hard not to be mean to them, but their faces are ghoulish. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Sorry, brothers.
How do you get a face
I'm sorry,
that?
Safdie brothers, but it kind of looks like they were the experiments in some people learning plastic surgery for the first time. Like it really is bad.
I legitimately thought the guy in
Oppenheimer.
I thought the brother that was in Oppenheimer was wearing a mask. I thought it was prosthetics.
Yeah, Benny was the one in Oppenheimer.
And he's yeah.
I thought Benny Oppenheimer was wearing a mask.
It's not prosthetics.
Good times.
It's real.
They're real, baby.
Good times. Watch for Robert Pattinson. Close your eyes for everything else.
Good time. Oh golly. Oh gee, I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh.
Hold on. See if you can capture this in text. Ready? Good times. Fuck.
All caps.
All caps, but also exasperated. Just
tired.
I'm doing a lot of periods. All capital fuck. 3 more periods.
Yes.
Signifying a pause.
Yes.
You've paused.
But like here's what I'll also say about Good Time before we move on. I also don't think it's a bad movie necessarily. I think it is a good movie that is absolutely not for me. Like it's one of those where I'm like, I get it. Fair. I see why people like it. Cannot do it. Oh,
God bless you for choosing that one from my list.
You know what? It was one of your top ones, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot just to say I did it.
One of these days when it's free, I'm gonna watch it. But
and I think you might like it.
I think I actually stand a decent chance of having a good time.
Well, Cordell, did you have a bit? Is it your turn for a bit, or do you want me to go into the quotes?
I think I had a bit. Can't remember it.
I think you said you had a bit.
Give me a minute.
One of them was the DC At least last time was like you challenging me to find you superheroes.
Yes, I do still want that one. There was also... Oh, that's right, listeners. It's time to yuck our yum.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Time to yuck our yum. We're gonna yuck our yums.
In this segment, in this bit, we are each going to bring forth a non-conventional food that we enjoy eating, or a method of eating food that people may disagree with, and we will then be roasted for it, if we deserve to be roasted for it.
I have two to bring.
I have one.
Do you want semi-conventional or do you want pretty off the wall?
Go off the wall, buddy.
When I started doing this when I was a child, when I was told one time that after I said, I do not want to eat what is for dinner, and I was told, go make something yourself then. I had heard of what people called spicy tuna. And I like spicy mac and cheese. So why would I not like spicy tuna mac and cheese? This consists of 1 box of your favorite boxed macaroni and cheese, 1 drained can of Rotel, and a whole can of tuna. Mix it on up. Me and my brother ate it. It gained the name Totel Mac. And
that's so good.
And we've been eating it ever since. Olivia cannot stand the smell of it, obviously. So I eat it when she is gone.
Can I admit something to you quickly?
Uh-huh.
My single one was going to be I love spicy tuna warmed up. So basically, we have the same one. So Cordell, if you want to yuck both of our yums right now, feel free.
I can give it I can give the semi-conventional one afterwards.
I think y'all are whack for liking canned tuna in any capacity.
It's so good. What are you talking about?
It's pretty good.
I adore fish. I am a seafood fan. I hate canned or packaged fish. Like almost guaranteed if you can it or you put it in one of those little like Sunkist, Starkist tuna packs. You put them in that. I'm sorry, Charlie. I don't like it. So I'm yucking them both in principle of if it were fresh, I'd eat both of those things in a heartbeat.
Fair.
Rotel Mac sounds delicious. Totel Mac?
Holy shit.
Rotel Mac?
No, that sounds amazing to me.
Yeah, I'd eat Rotel Mac.
At its best, let me tell you, Velveeta shells and cheese.
It's got to be Velveeta because then you're close to Rotel dip.
Oh, listen, when I was a child, we couldn't afford that shit. It was Walmart brand Kraft mac and cheese.
Yep. So
hell yeah.
It's a gentle yuck in that if it were anything, it's the method of tuna delivery that I dislike more than the usage of tuna.
I think that's fair.
Fair.
Mine is also I have 2 that are potential. I'm gonna do the mac and cheese related one actually. Emily and I, whenever we go grocery shopping, do what we call Walmart dinners. Walmart dinners are just quick $5, like you buy a pre-made soup or whatever, right? That's Walmart dinner. My Walmart dinner, almost exclusively, is the Panera Bread mac and cheese.
Okay.
I heat that up. I take Flamin' Hot Cheetos, cut up a green onion, and put a little bit of green Cholula in there. And I mix that up, and that's my Walmart dinner.
So I'm not going to yuck it, but I am going to say, Cordell, it is impressive that you have never really smoked weed. Because this is the most stoner shit I've ever heard in my life.
Wow, truly. Yo, you ever get the Panera Bread Mac, bro, and they put some flaming hot Cheetos in that shit?
Hell yeah, dude.
That shit hits after a bowl, dude. Walmart dinner. God damn.
I miss my dad. Shit.
Every time I smoke weed, every time.
Like, Cordell, I'm genuinely impressed because I don't think I would come up with that, and I've come up with some heinous shit while high.
I put rice and beans on a burger.
Yes.
I have the mouth of a stoner, but nothing else. Like my tongue wants things that you should be high to consume.
Oh my God. So I'm going to give that not a soft yuck. I'm going to give it a soft, because I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I love my Walmart dinners. What can I say?
Oh man. Oh man.
Caleb, what's your second yuck or food? We'll see if it's yuck.
This is like,
what's your yum?
My wife hates this. I call it hot cheese. Okay, so here's how you're gonna make hot cheese. Okay, you're gonna get a plate down from. It's got to be microwave safe. That will become evident in a second. You're gonna get a plate down from your cabinet. You're going to take 6 mozzarella sticks. They are all individually wrapped, so you're going to have to unwrap 6 mozzarella sticks. You're going to arrange them on the plate, 4 across, and then 1 on either side. Okay, so can you imagine it 4 and then 1 and 1?
Like Lincoln Logs?
Yeah, no, but you want space in between them when they're still cold, because they spread in the microwave. Because you're just gonna put that in the microwave and heat it until all the cheese has melted, and then it kind of just creates a whole plate of hot cheese that you eat with a fork, like fresh from the microwave. Put any
seasoning on it?
Absolutely not, you heathen! Don't ask those questions. This is hot cheese, and my wife is disgusted by this practice. She thinks it is wild.
So I want to yuck it kind of in lines with Sammy's question of simply because you're not dressing it up. If you dressed it up, I'm eating it.
No, see, I started doing this.
Getting chips.
No.
And doing kind of like a dip.
No, I have occasionally twirled it on there, twirled the cheese, because it twirls. Okay, you get the twirl, slap that on a tortilla, and then eat that, like that.
At that point,
but most of the time,
why not just put a cheese stick in a tortilla?
You are being ridiculous, Cordell. That is what is happening. You are making this into a quesadilla. This is not a quesadilla. This is hot cheese.
Okay, pitch though. What did you say is integral to the cheese?
Microwavable, individually wrapped.
Plate as well.
Oh, plate, yes.
What is a tortilla but an edible plate?
A tortilla.
Yeah.
Caleb said.
So you just don't fold it and close it. It's still just an edible plate, and then you eat the plate.
I just want to say, I have done this with other cheeses before. I have done this with a pepper jack. Okay. I've done this with a Colby Jack, a cheddar. I've done this with not Swiss because that's gross. I don't like Swiss.
That feels more kosher. That feels more kosher. But just regular American cheese sticks.
No, mozzarella.
These are mozzarella. These are the string cheese. Yeah, these are string cheese. That's it.
So, in my mind, all you have to do to take this from a yuck to a yum for me is put some pepperonis on top. Like, put a pepperoni on top, pepperoni underneath, and it's like 6 pepperonis per cheese stick. And as they melt together, it kind of surrounds it, like, You do that, and then I'm gonna do a little marinara drizzle on there, and I'm eating that.
Here's the problem we're hitting. We're all Mabim Bam fans. We're hitting hot grapes territory right now. Y'all are trying to make this fancy. I am saying this is hot cheese. That's it. That is all this is. That is all I want it to be.
In that state, I'm yucking hot cheese.
Yes.
Y'all gonna try
But
it
I'm glad
sometime.
that you do it.
Y'all are gonna come to my house and I'm gonna be like, hey, this cool new new old camera. I'm only gonna take a good picture of you if you eat hot cheese with me.
I'm imagining it even funnier of we're just sitting watching a movie together and we hear the microwave go off and you walk in with a big plate of cheese and we're just like, yo.
Because here's the thing. There is a flavor that is unlocked in string cheese when you melt 6 of them on a plate.
That's preservatives, buddy.
Gotcha.
No, I don't know what it is. Because I've done this with other mozzarellas. I've done this with a fresh mozzarella, too watery. Get that shit out of there. Done it with a block mozzarella. Didn't work. Okay. It's gotta be string cheese and it's gotta be 6 of them.
You're tasting preservatives. That's all you're doing. You've heated them and converted them into microplastics. And that's the flavor.
No. And listen, you know what? You know when I started doing this, and this might explain a lot. 6 years old when I first unlocked this hot cheese trick. At that time, I was small. It was only 3 cheese sticks. It wasn't until I was a man that I did 6.
Caleb, I'm not going to lie. If you had invented this any time past age 6, I would lose a lot of respect for you. Caleb at 19 being like, okay, let me try something crazy.
Nah, Caleb at 19.
That's just poor. That's just poor food.
That's just poor food.
Well, no,
Caleb at
here's the thing. If it's poor, it's like, you don't have enough money for all that string cheese just eaten with a fork.
Yeah,
Cordell,
true.
what if I can tell you right now how much exactly a 24 pack of Walmart brand string cheese is?
Tell me right now.
It's $7.99 because I bought it this Sunday.
Caleb, that's only 4 hot cheese meals.
Hey, and you know what? Hot cheese is a delicacy. You don't eat hot cheese every day, okay? Listen here. You eat hot cheese maybe once a month, and then your arteries say, fucking slow down, fat ass. Like, we need to be able to deliver this shit to places.
I think that's the name of the episode, Hot Cheese Delicatessen.
Yeah. That's so good. So, I do want to say, Caleb, when you're having your hot cheese hangovers, which is what I imagine the next 24 hours feel like after eating hot cheese.
Ask me anything.
Do you ever consider doing kind of a hot cootery board?
That's a great idea. You're making it too fancy.
I know. But my biggest complaint with charcuterie is I don't like the flavor of all these cold meats and cheeses nearly as much as I would like it if that whole plate was microwaved.
Cordell?
Hot shootery.
Hot shootery. Hot cootery. I don't know.
Hot cootery. There you go.
Cordell.
Wait, that's the okay. But.
I'm gonna put the bit of insisting that it has to be just cheese on hot cheese aside to say you're a genius, because imagine every element of a good charcuterie board just warm. Just like here's just like warm
the
to
board,
hot.
you get one of those boards that like you can warm up stuff or like make it where it's not cooking them, it's just warming them up and put it on that.
Yes. Because charcuterie repeatedly falls flat for me because it is either too cold or too room temp. The moment it's warm, all of the things on there I like more.
Because, like, here's the thing. You know what? I love fancy cheeses. I love a brie. I love camembert. You know what I love more than either of those? Baked brie and baked camembert.
Warm them up.
Can of bear.
You know what I love? Cheddar. You know what I love even more? Quesadilla.
Oh.
Quesadilla.
I'm gonna give you, I may have told you about this before. I'm gonna give you my final yum. I never named this. And I've ceased doing it for health concerns.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what this is without you. Yeah,
I know it too, but tell us.
I'm gonna say it again.
Remind the audience.
You might, yes. You probably do remember me telling you of this one. When I was a kid, my parents would buy the Carnation Breakfast Essentials powder, like protein drink that you could mix up with a cup of milk. My minimum was I'd drink 2 of them in one thing of milk, which is too much milk. And I can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
two cups of milk in one sitting?
Oh, I thought you meant that you were putting 2 packets in 1 cup of milk. And I was about to be like, that's too much powder.
2 packets, 2 cups of milk down the hatch. So that's not even the bad part. We had very large bowls, and I had to make this in a very large bowl. There was a Great Value cereal that came in a large bag. It was Cocoa Marshmallow Mateys. So it was like chocolate pebbles with Lucky Charms marshmallows in it. That was the cereal. That's the base.
Yep.
I would make 2 cups of this Carnation Breakfast Essential, pour that into the cereal as the milk, break up a fudge Pop-Tart on top, and put chocolate syrup on top of all of that. I ate this on multiple occasions and loved every minute of it. It was peak fat Cordell. But I think I would die if I did it today.
That's what yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Like you just would.
You have told us before, I did not remember how grotesque it was.
Yeah.
Decadent.
Yep.
That's a better word.
It is gluttonous. Let's call it what it is. I was a glutton.
Thank you. Yeah.
To this day, sometimes I'll be in Walmart and I'll see a box of the Carnation, like the powder. And I won't buy it. Part of me feels like if I drink it again, I will reawaken that glutton in me, and it'll be over.
The beast.
Reawaken the beast within.
It's like the Green Goblin mask calling to me from aisle 13. Like it knows.
The Green Goblin of aisle 13 is also a 10 out of 10 episode, Nick.
Yeah. I'm writing that down.
I'm ready to write it down.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would yuck that yum, but the yum is already yucked.
It's yucked.
It was self-yucking.
It's yucked, and it's not only yucked on principle for me because I'm type 1 diabetic, and that would just...
You would die.
That would just kill me. There's not enough insulin in the world for that to be edible to me.
Your entire life would be yucked.
Yes, my life would be yucked. Junk House would be no more. And the intro, the cold open to the first episode of Just Super would finally be true. Because Cordell said that the only reason you would listen to the episode of Just Super for the first time was because I died.
I remember that.
Oh... Good times.
Damn.
That was okay. Cordell, I was hesitant about that bit. That was a good bit. That was a very good bit.
I was hesitant too because I was like, man, what if we're just mean to each other for foods we like? But
yeah.
But
we're all the same though.
Right. I'm convinced that it's the same with opinions. It's the same with conspiracies. Everybody has little details about them that any other reasonable human would find grotesque. And I like bringing, we could do all kinds of Yuck My Yum segments. We could do it for opinions. We could do it for conspiracies. Like there's a lot of yucking that can be done.
How do we feel about taking
I'm very pleased with that.
How do we feel about taking this episode a little bit longer than normal and we can do the quotes? Or do we want to? I was already
going to say, hey, this is a long one.
This is a long one. It's Bit Hauouse.
Bit Hauouse. I'm happy. It's going to be a long one. Are we ready for Quoted Famously, my new segment?
Yes.
Very ready.
Quoted Famously, famous quotes. This is definitely inspired by one of my new favorite podcasts, the Business Casual Show. Got some great boys on there. If somehow you're listening to this, love ya. Come on the show. It would be a great time.
Come on to Bit's house.
But we come on to Bit's house. Come on to Bit's house.
We'll do so many bits.
So this one is going to be, I'm going to read you some quotes, and you're going to tell me who quoted. Who is the quotier? Okay?
Like the person who said it?
Person who said it.
Are we doing this as a joke?
Fancy.
Or are we doing serious answers?
I'm going full serious, Cordell.
Okay.
Who said one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish?
That's Dr. Seuss, Theodore Geisel.
Boom. Got it in one. Mm-hmm. Who said, I am the way, the truth, the life? No one comes to the Father except through me.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who said, I think, therefore I am?
René Descartes.
René Descartes, okay. Who said, I drink, therefore I pour?
Sounds like Pitbull, I don't know.
Maybe a bartender?
No, that's a decant. It's one...
Wait, you can't go on yet.
No. Go on. Go.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Who said that?
Buzz Armstrong, I believe. Yeah.
Neil Armstrong.
Not Lance Armstrong.
Buzz Aldrin was who you were thinking.
That's who I was thinking of. Neil Armstrong.
Who said? It's one gentle scoot for man, one soft sit for me kind.
Neil Armrest.
Neil leg weak. Who said, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life? It goes on.
I don't actually know that one.
I don't know. That sounds like some Hemingway stuff.
Pitbull.
Close. Robert Frost.
Robert Frost. Okay.
So another
the Pitbull of his generation.
In 4 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. Ouchie, too hot, ow.
Robert Hot.
This has got to be Hot Robert. This is my friend Hot Robert.
Very close. It's Bob Flames.
Hot Robert is another episode contender for the name.
Hot Robert Delicatessen with Green Goblin on aisle 13.
Hot Robert's Goblin Mask.
Who said a simple life gives birth to more clarity, inner peace, and meaningful relationships?
Coco Chanel.
Pitbull.
Margot Vader said that. Who said, I really wish my secret wife didn't die during the birth of our twin children, one of which I will kidnap and traumatize, the other I will chop the hand off of before he falls a long freaking ways, and then a beautiful moment of redemption, I will save that one less hand son by killing my dumbass boss.
Darth Vader.
Thank you for coming to Quoted Famously. First time, maybe the last time. We'll see.
My God. I really hope it's not the last time because that was so good. Holy shit. My God.
I have another bit.
Hell yeah.
So this one, loosely titled Holy Matrogrony. It's a working title. Another one is just Matrimony, but it's Moany. It's a pun, but it's only visual.
We're workshopping.
This one is inspired by a story Sammy shared with us this past weekend, and inspired by my memories of my 7th grade Spanish teacher.
What?
So in this bit, we will recollect strange weddings we've witnessed or been aware of, and then also pitch unique and strange wedding locations, themes, etc. We're just going to riff on odd weddings.
I have a good location.
Okay.
Beautiful location. The top of Mount Magazine, which is in Arkansas. Beautiful location. The twist is everyone's got to hike up there. Grandma, too bad. Got to get up there. Don't care. Grandpa, I know you lost your leg in the war, but you're getting up there somehow.
No, see, that makes it better if you are having a wedding you want to limit who's invited.
That's good.
I know that you're sick, Mom, but you're not dedicated enough to get to my wedding.
If you can't hike 15 miles to come to my reception, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
I find this one in equal measures odd and heartwarming. It's very Tim Burton-esque, and I apologize for bringing it into our podcast. But a cemetery where both of your parents are buried, And so you're getting married in their presence.
That feels so specific that it probably has happened before.
It has
100%.
There's no way it hasn't.
I mean, the reason this is being brought up, I feel like I will say it on the podcast. At my place of work, which is a coffee shop, and like someone got married, a couple of people got married in like the back lawn, quote, that is in between the drive-through. Like the drive-through loops around, and so you have cars on both sides of you. Mm-hmm. And that felt a little weird to me.
They had to have met at that specific location.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah.
You think they were like locking eyes with each other, each of them in their own separate cars from across the drive-through? One of them just looked over and was like, man, that one in that car looked kind of sexy. Then they followed each other on the way home. One of them rear-ended the other one to force each other to trade contact information.
And then they rear-ended each other again.
Hey.
I'm going to go ahead and share my 7th grade Spanish teacher's weird wedding.
I'm worried about this.
This woman was strange. I will not say her name, obviously. But Senora was an odd duck. I remember she would do Spanish Marketplace, where we had to speak in Spanish to each other, and we also had to bring in things to sell to each other for fake money.
Yes.
I forgot to bring anything in and hastily cut out and wrote down homework coupons where I would do people's homework for them, and no one ever cashed in one, but I made a killing.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I used that money to buy a pair of small folding scissors that I still own to this day. And when I bought them from her, she looked me in the eye and she said, "They don't catch these at airport security." That's the kind of woman this teacher was.
Yes.
Yeah.
She went
Incredible.
on a trip and got married during the semester. And when she came back, we spent an entire class period looking at a slideshow from her vacation, which included pictures of her wedding. Her and her husband were wearing like headbands with alien antenna coming up off of them like spiral springs. The rest of the wedding looked relatively normal.
Okay.
But they had these headbands and these antenna on them. And she
Did
never
they get married in
explained
Roswell?
why. She never explained why. She didn't even give a detail about it. I just distinctly remember like locking eyes with classmates and being like, "You see this too, right?"
We're not crazy, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Wait, so the matrimony could be even like normal places, but weird
Yeah.
additions.
Like say you're in a normal Catholic church, but an Elvis impersonator officiates.
That's just Las Vegas Tuesday night.
You're right. I shouldn't have done Elvis impersonator, but that sort of thing, right? Like some odd element is present. Or it could be the wedding I attended in real life, where the bride and her dad danced to the Little Einsteins remix as their first dance.
No.
I was there. I was a best man in that wedding. I was the best man in that wedding. It was still to this day one of the most surreal experiences I've ever had.
Well,
wow.
Cordell and I are already married, so our chance to have a weird wedding has the ship has sailed there.
Theoretically.
But, Sammy, you still have a chance to have Psycho Billy Freakout be your first dance by the Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh.
Off the album Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em. I mean, that is our opening and closing theme song, and it is quite the banger.
Before we wrap up, do we want to do the DC bit?
Yes, I need that.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, listeners, forget Caleb said that. You know, Caleb.
I'll say it again later. Don't worry.
Yeah. But yeah, so Cordell pitched to me last episode that I come back with. I don't think you said a specific. It wasn't like, hey, give me this run of comic. It was kind of just like, make me a DC fan.
Yeah.
Do this. I have a few options. The big question is, how do y'all plan on reading these comics? Are you thinking of like going out and buying them? Are they doing some service online? Do you even think you will read these?
Realistically, I will read a summary and look up panels.
Okay.
I'll probably find a way to read them online.
Yeah. Again, I have, if you have a good ad blocker, I have a place where I read all the comic books for free.
Also,
but
if you give me a character, I will extensively look at their history and lore. If you give,
this is what I was thinking would be the best play.
Yeah.
Is instead of giving you specific runs, other than I think if you really want to, the absolute line of the superheroes, the Justice League basically right now are all fire. And I think if you just went to your comic shop and picked up one of them of any of the heroes, I think you would enjoy them. Now, for some reason, for Caleb, I felt like Green Lantern. You like Green Lantern?
Okay.
Specifically, Blackest Night, which is just a very big. The thing that I think that you will like about Green Lantern specifically is the more fleshed out other lanterns. So it's like the cosmology of Green Lanterns more than Hal Jordan, if that makes sense.
I do be liking that shit.
So like there's purple lanterns, the indigo lanterns, which I feel like you might be the most interested in. It's basically a bunch of criminals. So like Indigo Lantern is the lantern of compassion. So what the Indigo Corps was an old Green Lantern taking criminals and forcing compassion into them and making them be cops, basically forcing bad people into becoming police. It's fascinating. Another great one is the Red Lanterns. And this one is the most like, Caleb, you like the Hulk, and the Hulk would be a great Red Lantern, so you should read Red Lantern. But Red Lanterns are all anger, all mad, anger, fight, punchness. And there's a cat. There's a cat named Dexter. The reason I say Blackest Night is because it got all of those in there. It also has like the Black Lanterns. And
yeah, I'll read that.
Yeah. Cordell?
Yeah.
This might be obvious, especially because you said armor. My brain immediately went to Blue Beetle.
Ooh.
Specifically Jaime Reyes. I can't speak. Jaime Reyes is Blue Beetle. That is a newer version of Blue Beetle. There's apparently a really good comic from 2006 that's about him. The original Blue Beetle was like just this dude.
Right.
It was just this guy. And then when they brought in Jaime, they made the Blue Beetle from outer space.
Okay.
And there's also like this different, like, different cultures. Like the Blue Beetle is actually a scarab that attaches to his back and like basically gives him a super armor.
Right.
That like can change. You can turn into different guns. The fun thing is, Green Lanterns have a native, like the Green Lantern has like can sense that the Blue Beetle is like evil. So like all the Green Lantern don't like Blue Beetle.
Oh, they can just sense the scarab is not good.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
the fun thing as well. Oh, sorry.
Do we ever know where it comes from? Like what the Blue Beetle's from? What it wants? Like the scarab?
I believe so. It's been a long time since I've read any Blue Beetle. I'll be honest.
If I could make suggestions for y'all to read.
Yeah.
This one of them is very obvious. and one of them I don't think is that obvious. I think Cordell should read our All-Star Superman.
Oh, that is, yeah. Cordell, if you are trying to get into DC, mandatory reading is All-Star Superman, Dark Knight Returns. I'd probably even say if you get into All-Star, also read
Superman for All Seasons.
That Caleb put me onto. That's really fucking good.
Which
really
one
good.
was it?
Superman for All Seasons.
Okay.
But All-Star, I would say All-Star, and Caleb, I think even you should read Dark Knight Returns.
Okay.
I kind of want to put you on, Caleb, to some specific Batmans, but I don't want them to be.
I mean, I want to put you on to one of my favorite comic lines I've ever read, and it's DC.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Alan Moore's Swamp Thing run.
Ooh. Okay.
The single greatest retcon of all time.
Interesting. Okay.
It is, you'll love it. I don't want to tell you anything about it. It's that level. It's just, I'm not telling you a thing. You'll love it. I
also want to pitch some side characters real quick. If you've ever heard of Lucifer, that's DC. Pretty freaking good. John Constantine.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about before, I really like supernatural and like specifically religious supernatural stuff. Constantine's exactly that, as well as Lucifer. Yeah, all of the Bat family is really good. Surprisingly, I started off reading DC when the New 52 was coming out. Yeah. And there's specific stuff about that people are like, it sucked. And then there's other stuff that people are like, this is the best. And like, that's when I think New 52 was when they were doing Supergirl becoming a Red Lantern. And that's like one of the most interesting things ever.
Yeah.
Another, like, to talk about absolute series right now, the Martian Manhunter comics. I have two of them right here. Sorry. Are just visually stunning.
Ooh, like, yeah, you showed us those
for one of them. And then, like, spoiler alert. So I'm gonna spoil this because just in case y'all don't. The Absolute universe, the reason this is even happening is like they revealed in this issue that is like the Absolute universe was created by Darkseid. It's like basically Darkseid's envisioning of the DC universe. So there's a shot of Darkseid. You can't really see him because it's kind of dark, but it's Darkseid like sitting, and then this guy down here is the Martian Manhunter being like, "Oh shit, it's Darkseid."
Hell yeah.
But this Martian Manhunter is really interesting because it's kind of like the Martian is a separate entity that like is possessing somebody rather than being like their own
being on Jones.
Yeah, like they are, but also not. Like it's fascinating.
That's so fun.
That's one that you need physically though. Especially if you get the first book, because there are pages that you hold up to light, and so the back is shining through and it like fills up.
That is so cool.
That's so good. That is so good.
I haven't got them yet, but I need to own them physically.
Man. You know what? Then our opening closing theme song is Psychobilly Freak Out by the Reverend Horton Heat off the album Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em. It's very good. You should listen to it as well, you know, outside of this podcast too.
Yeah, if you liked this episode, if you liked Bit Hauouse, you should rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all of those that you listen to us on. That would be sick. We also have a YouTube. Yeah.
Email us at junkhousemailbox@gmail.com. Recommend DC characters and lines.
Could be Marvel.
Yeah, it could be Marvel. Help me understand Hawkman. What's that dude all about? Everything I look up about him is super confusing, but I sure would like to like that guy.
Could be Dark Horse.
Also, Mr. Terrific's pretty neat. That's all I got there.
Mr. Terrific is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Small pitch I forgot to say. If you don't want to read, when I grew up, I watched Justice League and the Justice League Unlimited animated TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched. I'm probably going to start rewatching them every year. I rewatched them like a year or two ago. They're just very good. One of my favorite stories is probably y'all should just watch the episode. I think I already told you, but it's For the Man Who Has Everything.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you the pitch, or do you want to go in blind?
I would like to go in blind.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Justice League Unlimited is so Justice League, the show, is just about the Justice League, obviously. And Justice League Unlimited is like the Justice League, but a lot more fleshed out universe.
Very nice.
Very good. Very good. Oh, also, I haven't even started reading it yet, but I picked up Calabasas by R.F. Kuang today.
I picked it up this morning.
And it's seemingly going to be one of my favorite books of all time.
Oh.
So as we say every week, thank you, R.F. Kuang.
Thank
you, R.F. Kuang.
We love you.
This is like a Billy Freakout.